Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I woke up and I decided I wanted to make something a little bit different. So I've been making videos for about 3 years now, actually 3 years as of last week. And I've done all these videos shooting them with a smartphone. Whether you knew that or not, I have. And I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of people out there that think, well, I just can't make content because I don't have a good camera. I don't have a high-end camera. I don't have all of these things. And I'm here to tell you that you can make a video right there with what you're holding in your hand right now. Now, I'm going to talk some more about that in a minute, but before we get into that, I do want to say, if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you can get updates when new videos come out. Now, let's talk about making some videos. Alright, so talking about shooting videos on a smartphone. Now, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I've used a lot of different phones. The very first phone that I ever used to shoot a video was the Samsung Galaxy 8 Plus. That's what I shot my very first video on. And things have come a long way since then. And right now, you probably wouldn't guess, but I'm shooting this video on the TCL 10L, which is a $250 phone. And I did this by design. I wanted to show you that you don't have to have all this expensive stuff. Like, look, I've got a nice Sony a7 II camera with an LCD mount on it so I can see myself while I talk. Normally, I shoot my videos with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, which is fantastic. But you don't need those things. You don't need to go out and buy a $1,000 phone. You don't need to go out and buy a $1,000 camera. You can do everything with the smartphone that is in your hand. And most importantly, not just the fact that you're going to be making videos with your phone. The hardest part is just putting out the video. There are so many people out there who want to make YouTube channels and want to create content, and they never sit down and shoot the first video. So, my challenge to you in here would be to say that if you want to make videos, go ahead and use the phone that you have in your hand and start shooting a video today. Now, it's not going to be the best video in the world. It's not, and you're going to have to get over that whenever you put videos up on the internet. It's just part of the learning process. You're not going to have an entourage of people. You don't have a professional camera. You don't have a professional cameraman. You don't have somebody to shoot the B-roll for you. You may not even know what B-roll is. You don't have somebody to do all the editing. Likely you're a one-man show, and there are so many different ways, but the most important thing is making sure that your content is unique, it's original, and it's a reflection of you and what you want to put into your videos. So, having said all that stuff, let's get back to talking about making the videos on your smartphone. So $250 phone right here shooting this video. Now, I'm going to have some other samples, some other stuff in here as we move further into the video, but here's what we're rolling with right now. So the best thing is if you have a phone that has a USB-C, that's probably going to be the best thing because you need an output for the mic. I'm using a Blue Yeti mic, which you can pick up for a little over $100 a lot of places, and it's fantastic. This thing right here has worked wonders with changing the audio experience on my video. So I've been using this. I'm using it now with the TCL 10L, and I use it with my S20 Ultra all the time. Works out great. All you do is just plug it in, and it's got the little USB converter adapter. I don't think I have a spare one sitting around. But either way, it converts it from USB Type A to USB-C, and then just plug that into the bottom. And with Android 10, you're good to go. It just picks it up and reads it. So those are the two big things you need. You need the phone camera, you need the microphone, and then you're going to need some editing software. So there's two different ways you can go with this. For the first 2.5 years I made videos, I edited them on my phone, and I used a program called Power Director. Now you can pay a monthly subscription fee. It's like $3.99 a month, or you can do like 3 months at a time, or you can do for like a year. And most editing softwares have a license you have to buy, or they have a monthly subscription that you have to pay. Now I've been using Final Cut Pro on my laptop, and that's the other part of the story. So with the phone, you can use something like Power Director, which is simple, it's easy, it's very easy to get started with, and I made a lot of videos that way. So that's a good option. And then also on the computer, if you use PC, you can get Filmora Wondershare, which is pretty cheap. You can even get the basic stuff, I think, for free. And I paid like $39 for the license for the entire year. Worked out just fine. And then when I got my MacBook Pro, it came with Final Cut Pro, a 3-month, 90-day trial, which I'm fixing to pay for, but it's like $299. But it's a one-time purchase, and then you get all the nice little upgrades. Maybe it's $399. I don't know, but it's not cheap. So those are really the only three things that you need to worry about is one, your phone to shoot with, two, the audio, and you can get things like a lavalier mic that goes right here on your shirt. Those are good for certain things, especially like vlogging, or if you're doing like stationary talking head stuff or doing voiceover, a condenser mic really is the way that you want to go because it's nice. It picks up the rich, warm tones in your voice. It sounds very good, and you can change the little audio digital pickup patterns on here for the type of recording that you want to do, whether that's just talking straight into the microphone, having it work on both sides so you can do interviewing with other people and things like that. So it may seem like a lot that goes into it, but the actual process is really not too terribly difficult at all. You just have to shoot the video, and then you need to edit it and upload it. And here's one other thing. This is another selling point for doing things on your phone. So if you just want to do everything on your phone, you can record on your phone, you can edit on your phone, and then you can upload. Because the last piece of the puzzle is transferring your files from your phone. Now you can upload them to something like a Dropbox or a Google Drive, or you can just directly plug them over, depending on the phone you have. With Samsung phones, it's super easy. I just plug in my external SSD hard drive, or you can plug in any external USB-C hard drive straight into the bottom of the phone to drag and drop stuff over. Or the other route you can go is you can have a adapter that has an SD card, and you can plug this in and you can drag and drop it. Or if you record everything to your SD card in your phone, if you put one in there, you pop that out, plug it into your computer. So there's kind of a lot of ways to go about doing it, but the important thing is you can, if you record it and edit it and upload it from your phone, that's a one-stop shop. But if you want to use your computer and you want to record on your phone, you got to move it over. With cameras, it is slightly easier because all you have to do is just pop the SD card out and then plug it into whatever you're using. Now, that's a little bit more difficult when it comes to Apple computers because they don't have built-in SD storage, in which case that's where something like this guy comes in, which is a hub, and I'll have this linked down in the description so you can click on it. They're like 20 bucks. Super great because you can plug in regular USB, you can plug in the SD card, you can plug in even HDMI if you want to do video out. So a lot of different options there. And I'll put links to the different camera kit stuff that I have here in the drop down as well. So you can just click the little description below and open it up. So those are kind of the fundamentals, and there's not a whole lot. The important thing is you just need to get started. And trying to make a channel to do video and choosing something to create content on, of course, is half the battle. But I really wanted to make this video to show you that it's entirely possible to do it with just your phone, because that was something that I had in my mind for a long time. I thought, you know what? I can't make videos because I don't have a camera. And then it was like, well, I can't really afford an expensive camera, so I'll just try it with my phone. And voila, it worked. And that's what I've been doing for years and years. Now, of course, it was a learning process. I had to learn how to edit. The first time I was shooting videos, I just did it all in one take, which could be terrible because sometimes it just didn't turn out well. I didn't even have a microphone back then. So even with the phones they have now, like with the iPhones and the Samsung phones and the directional audio, you could probably even get away with some of this talking head type video and not even have an external microphone. But I would highly recommend getting one, and you can pick some up as cheap as like 30 or 40 bucks on Amazon. So like I said, the whole point of this video is, one, is to show off the capabilities, one, of the TCL 10L camera, but two, to be able to show you that if you want to get started on making content, you can do it straight from your phone. And there's some other people, I'll link another channel. I got a buddy of mine, Josh Quinones. He is a Samsung guy, but he does everything from his phone like I used to, and he uses Power Director. And he's even got some videos on how to do it. So if you want to learn more about how to edit on your phone, watch his video. I'll link that as well. Actually, I'll have the pop-up right here. You can click on it and go see how to use Power Director, because that's what I used to use, and that's what he uses now. So that's about all I got. This is kind of just I wanted to show you what you can do with a cheap smartphone in 2020, because back in 2017 when I got started, oh boy, trying to find even a phone that you could plug an external microphone into was something else. And then trying to shoot with them, everything has gotten so much better over the years. So fast forward 3 years now, you can make some stellar content with just a phone. And that's the whole point of this video. So that's all I've got. Hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments about any of this stuff, please feel free to hit me up in the comments section, or you can even send me an email. I've got my link down there in the description as well. Hopefully this is enjoyable. Hopefully it's been helpful, and if you liked it, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.